Welcome back to Physical Education 8, Team Sports. For our Lesson 2, it would be Physical Fitness Test for Flexibility, Reaction Time, Muscular Strength and Endurance, and Speed. For today's agenda, number 1, review the different physical fitness components. Number 2, identify and record the different physical activities of the family members. Number 3, conduct physical activity and physical fitness assessments of family, school, or peers. And number 4, record the result of physical fitness tests. Physical fitness test for flexibility, reaction time, muscular strength and endurance, and speed. Lesson 2. Let us now review the physical fitness components. Activity 1. Enumerate and define the different physical fitness components. You will answer this in your notebook. So remember that the physical fitness components has two branches, and under those branches we have the different components. Answer it again in your notebook. Activity 2. Find from the untangled letters that would compose the fitness components. The words could be in any directions as long as the letters are all interconnected. Write these words and try to define each word identified. There are 5 fitness components that can be found in the letter puzzle. Write it in your notebook and define each. So after the review, let's now go to our lesson, the physical fitness test for flexibility, reaction time, muscular strength and endurance, and speed. You need to do the following physical fitness test. For the first test, you will be doing basic plank. Basic plank measures the strength or stability of the core muscles. For test protocol, ang equipment na kailangan natin are exercise mats or any clean mat. For the performer, assume a push-up position. Rest body on forearms with palms and fingers flat on the floor. Elbows are aligned with the shoulders. Legs are straight with ankles, knees, and thighs touching together. Support weight on forearms and toes. Make sure that your back is flat. Head, neck, and spine are in a straight line. Keep abdominals engaged or contracted. Do not let stomach drop or allow hips to rise. So this is an example picture of basic plank. So number 1, ganyan ang assume ng ating first position. And number 2, ito naman ang dapat na position natin. From toe to head, dapat makakreate tayo ng straight line sa likod natin at yung core muscle natin are intact. For the partner, you have to ensure the availability of mat or smooth flooring or anything that can protect the forearms. Give the signal start or go and start or press the timepiece. Make sure that the back of the head, neck, spine, and ankles are in a straight line. Give 2 warnings. Stop the time when the performer can no longer hold the required position or when the performer has held the position for at least 90 seconds. Holding the plank position beyond 90 seconds is considered unnecessary. So this is the scoring matrix for basic plank. The score is 1 to 5. So these are the standards, 1 to 15 seconds for needs improvement, 16 to 30 for fair, 31 to 45 to good, 46 to 50 very good, and 51 to 90 seconds is excellent. The next test would be push-ups. Push-up measures the strength of the upper extremities. For push-up test protocol, we need again the exercise mats or any clean mat. For the performer, Lie down on the mat, face down in standard push-up position. Palms on the mat about shoulder width. Fingers pointing forward and legs straight, parallel and slightly apart, with the toes supporting the feet. For the boys, straighten the arms, keeping the back and knees straight, then lower the arms until there is 90-degree angle at the elbow. Upper arms are parallel to the floor. For the girls, with knees in contact with the floor, straighten the arms, keeping the back straight, then lower the arms until there is a 90-degree angle at the elbow. Upper arms are parallel to the floor. Perform as many repetitions as possible, maintaining a cadence of 20 push-ups per minute, 2 seconds going down and 1 second going up. Maximum of 50 push-ups for boys and 25 push-ups for girls. This is an example picture for push-ups. For number 1, this is the assumed position for boys. Yung contact sa floor ay wala sa toes, ay nasa toes para sa lalaki, para sa babae naman ay nasa knees. Yun yung tinatawag natin na half push-ups. Always remember na yung elbow ay naka 90-degree angle at yung fingers ay pointing forward. Tatandaan din natin na yung likod ay straight. Para sa position 2, tayo ay magpupush na, creating a 45-degree angle. Always remember that yung likod ay dapat laging straight. Tatandaan lagi na ang sa babae, ang contact sa floor ay nasa knees. Ito ay tinatawag natin na half push-ups. For the partner, as the performer assumes the position of push-up, start counting as the performer lowers his or her body until he or she reaches the 90-degree angle at the elbow. The partner should stand in front of the student and his or her eyes should be close to elbow level to accurately judge the 90 degrees bend. Make sure that the performer executes the push-ups in the correct form. The test is terminated when the performer can no longer execute the push-ups in the correct form, is in pain, voluntarily stops, or cadence is broken. So these are the score interpretation for boys and girls. So the score for 5 to 0, standard for boys is 33 and above, 25 to 32 repetitions, 17 to 24, 9 to 16, 1 to 8, and cannot execute. So the interpretation would be excellent, very good, good, fair, needs improvement, and poor. For the girls, the standard is 25 up. The interpretation is excellent. 19 to 24 repetitions, very good. 13 to 18, good. 17 to 12, fair. 1 to 8 needs improvement, cannot execute, or poor. So the score is 5 to 0. The next test is stick drop test. It measures the time to respond to a given stimulus. For the equipment, we'll be needing 12 inches flexible plastic ruler and armchair, or table and chair. For the performer, sit on a chair with armrest or a chair next to the table so that the elbow and the lower arm rest on the desk or table comfortably. Place the heel of the hand on the desk table so that only the fingers and thumb extend beyond. Fingers and thumb should be at least 1 inch apart. Catch the ruler or stick with the thumb and index finger without lifting the elbow from the desk or table as the partner drops the stick. Hold the stick while the partner reads the measurement. Do this thrice. So ito yung picture natin para sa stick drop test. As you can see sa number 1, yung performer ay nakaupo comfortably at yung fingers lang niya ang nakalabas doon sa armchair. Doon sa picture 2, yung partner niya ay nakaready na sa ruler, nakataas lang 1 inch above doon sa finger ng performer. And then yung index and fingers, thumb and fingers ng performer ay magkahiwalay na, ready to catch the ruler. For the partner should be at the back of the performer. Hold the ruler at the top, allowing it to dangle between the thumb and the fingers of the performer. Hold the ruler or stick so that the 12-inch mark is even between the thumb and the index finger. No part of the hand of the performer should touch the ruler or stick. Drop the ruler or stick without warning and let the performer catch it with his or her thumb and index finger. Record the score on the upper part of the thumb. For scoring the stick drop test, record the middle of the three scores. For example, if scores are 5, 7, and 9, the middle score is 7. In case there are two scores that are the same, for example 6, 8, 6, the repeated score shall be recorded. So this is the score interpretation. So 0 to 2.4 centimeters standard, excellent. For 5.08 to 10.16 centimeter, very good. 12.70 to 17.75 centimeter, good. 20 to 32 to 25.40 centimeter, fair. 27.94 to 30.48 centimeter needs improvement. And 0 score for did not catch or poor. The next test is sit and reach. Sit and reach tests the flexibility of the lower back extensor and the hamstring muscle. For the equipment, we need tape measure or meter stick. For the performer, sit on the floor with back, head, and shoulder flat on the wall. Feet should be 12 inches apart. Interlock thumbs and position the tip of the fingers on the floor without bending the elbows. After the partner has positioned the 0 point of the tape measure at the tip of the middle finger, the pupil or student starts the test by sliding the hands slowly forward without jerking, trying to reach the farthest point possible without bending the knees. Bouncing or jerking movement is not allowed. Do it twice. So ito yung example picture ng sit and reach. So you can see number 1, yan muna ang position. So yung ruler or yung tape measure or yung meter stick, ipoposition mo muna yung 0 doon sa middle finger nang naka-position siya ng rest position. This will be the resting position. And number 2, doon na siya magre-reach. Okay? At i-record mo kung ano yung nandun sa dulo ng kanyang middle finger. Aalalahanin na dapat hindi tumataas ang kanyang puwet at hindi siya magulo sa kanyang paggawa ng sit and reach. For the partner, as the performer assumes the letter B procedure, position the 0 point of the tape measure at the tip of the middle finger of the performer. See to it that the knees are not bent as the performer slides the farthest distance that he could. Record farthest distance reach in centimeters. So, ito yung scoring natin para sa sit and reach. 61 centimeters and above, excellent. 46 to 60.9, very good. 31 to 45.9 centimeters, good. 16 to 30.9, fair. 0 to 15.9, needs improvement. The physical activity habit. For your third activity, you are going to identify the habits of your family's physical activities. A table is provided for you to list down important details of the family that would be of help later when you'll be designing your family's physical activity plan. So ito yung example ng table natin. So family members, age, occupation or job, activities involved in relation to the occupation, fitness components involved. Household chores, fitness components involved. So, may mga example na nakalagay. So, ilalagay sa paggawa nyo ng sarili nyong table, ilalagay nyo yung kung ilan yung family, yung pangalan ng family members nyo at yung edad nila. At kung anong ginagawa nila. Tapos, ano ba yung activities na involved doon sa ginagawa nila and then yung fitness component involved. Ganun naman din pag nasa bahay sila kung anong household chores ang kanilang ginagawa and then fitness components na involved. So you need to fill this table up for activity number 3. We are now at the end of our slide. So I hope you jot down the important details found in the video and then you will do properly the different physical fitness tests. Ang nawala lang sa ating physical fitness test is yung test for speed or yung 40-meter sprint. Dahil may pandemic ngayon, kailangan kasi noon ng malawak na area. So since bawal kayong lumabas, so hindi nyo magagawa yung 40-meter sprint. So thank you and have a great day and I hope to see you again in our next class. See you all.